think believe me. These niggas died of me. Look what I'm becoming. What I did, it made a man of me. All the that I did, I swear my mother gonna be proud of me.
What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Back at y'all with another video, man. Y'all know why we here, bro. The handle business. Duh. Before the video start, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna say it again, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, y'all know what's going on, man. Look, man, today we got AR Ab, man, the most feared Philly Kingpin, man. If you don't know about AR Ab, where you been, bro? Must be living under a rock like Patrick the Star. But then again, it's the East Coast, bro. So you know, if you ain't from the East Coast, people be trying to act like they ain't tapped in. We gonna be tapped in today. Y'all gonna know about AR Ab, bro. He a rapper from Philly that really was living what he rapping about. What these niggas claim they talking like doing in their raps now. He really did it, bro. That's who he is. I don't really know too much detail. I just know about from what I done heard, what other people from Philly done said, and like what the blogs on the internet and shit they post. I never watched no video on him, so we gonna see what he talking about. Let's get it.
Yo, y'all already know what it is, man. It's King Ab, King Kong, Top Goon, you hear me?
I'm not the king of Philly, I'm the king of everything, man. Talk that shit. I ain't the king of Philly, I'm the king of everywhere.
I'm independent for real. I'm independent. I signed myself. I don't have no boss. I've never had a boss in my life. King Ab, OBH, this is $500,000, man. Huh? You count it. 5 tons in my
Damn.
My thighs, my hands.
Oh, we got kids watching, man. We got kids watching. Ugh. Come on, man.
I got bullet holes in my knees, my legs, my back and my foot. But this time it was mostly in my stomach and
we got kids watching, man.
I'm from the hood, but I am the hood. You see, it's about 20 savages out there. I'll run all of them. On everything I love, you come up on us, man, you're not gonna make it. Niggas gonna blow your shit clean off, man. You know what I mean? I established protocol amongst masters. That's what I said in my rap. I established protocol amongst masters. I made people that's real dangerous and they homicidal maniacs. I made them follow protocol under my flag.
What up, gang? Back with the rip.
I ain't gonna lie. Where I'm from, we call that dragging. He's dragging, bro. Like we even call that dragging or saying shit. He's saying shit, bro. That nigga just said he got homicidal maniacs to follow protocol under his flag. Like he run this. He's dragging, bro. Damn.
Real, you know what's the deal. Today, man, we're taking it down to North Philly, where one of the biggest savages to ever grace the rap game is from. The King Kong of the streets. The man that struck fear in his ops and organized killers from every end of the hood. The hood legend, AR Ab. His rise was a story that had hip-hop hanging by every gangster tale he told and lived. Guns, money, hits. AR Ab was the real deal. But that cost him everything when the feds put him behind a cell for 45 years. How did it get to that? What got him loved, hated, shot, and locked up? We're gonna chop it up and break it down. This is gonna be the realest video yet. Abdul West, aka AR Ab, is from one of the most dangerous parts of Philadelphia, North Philly. His story is so deep that it would take hours to break it all down, so I'd be focusing on main parts of his life and the indictment that got him locked. If you'd like me to focus on a specific part of his life, let me know in the comments and I got you. Okay, so even though he became a bully in the streets, his upbringing was a pretty good one based on his description. Ab stated that he grew up with both parents, religious, with rules, curfew, discipline, the whole nine.
People would think I grew up like in a crazy house. I grew up with both parents, religious, and just ate dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner at the table, curfew, rules, discipline.
But the life of the streets was conflicting with what was taught inside their home.
All that. It's just that like once I turned like 15, 16, it's hard to really raise a family like that when you still allow them to go outside. So, man, religion, we pray, study, we read books together, everything in my house. But you will never know that when I go outside. I'm going outside to chaos.
Around the age of 16, when he got his diploma and became a licensed plumber, Ab was growing tired of the law under his parents and wanted to be free to do whatever, like his friends outside, and left home.
Man, all my friends doing what they want to do. I wanted to do that, man. Like, I got to come in here and pray. I got to go to bed this time. My friends doing anything they want to, man. So by the time I turned 15, 16, I said, I'm leaving. I left my mom's crib, my parents' crib, and went in the streets and said, I'd rather live in these streets and have my freedom than be subjected to them.
That was the turning point in his life that brought us notoriety and money, but also a serious problem.
Like, I don't know how to feel about that, bro, because it's like, shit, his parents was doing the best they would, like, they was doing their job, bro. Like, regardless of him being where he from, in the hood, the ghetto, whatever, his parents was trying to instill what they had in them into him, bro. And shit, the streets won. Like, it gets to certain points where, like, that's why I say it's really just products of your environment, bro. People be trying to blame parents and blame, like, you can't, bro, because it get to a certain point where the kid gonna make that decision, bro. And the parent, like, what can you do? What, you gonna whoop them, spank them? Come on, bro, we eating them. We 16, 15, 14, we eating them spankings. We don't care about that. Like, you can't really do nothing, bro. The streets won.
His brother, Leek Moss, would join his decision and both dive headfirst into the street life. Just still teenagers, they would be put in and out of the system for criminal activities, but they soon escalated to gunplay and bloodshed.
I left, and my brother left right behind me. I mean, we were just out in the streets. It's going crazy. My brother got locked up. I went away for a couple years, and it's like, we were teenagers. I mean, we were just getting it. Come home, I started gun. Now we evolved into the shooting.
Their names were hot on the block and constantly in the papers, with his brother placed on the city's most wanted list. Ab had his crew, and his brother had his, taking over their own ends of Philly. Ab wasn't any joke in the streets. Before even stepping into rapping, he was making bank, dealing and pushing in the streets after being put on by his 13-year-old little cousin.
Life I was born into, you know what I'm saying? Like my little cousin in the crib, like he put me on this goon shit, man.
He had the connections through family ties, and his code of ethics and savage mentality was natural-born talents of a leader for hood dudes. This saw the rise of his movement, locking blocks and expanding his territory, becoming the king in the streets.
Like, we got Allegheny, we got Area, we got 18th Street, we got like from the 20th Street all the way to Broad Street. It's an epidemic. I want to start branching off on the other side. We might take a block on the other side of Broad Street. I might work out there.
Establishing his movement, OBH, which held the meanings Original Brotherhood and Original Block Hustlers, Ab started dabbling in the music while heavily in the trap, but his street ties was sinking him deeper and deeper in the fierceness and temptations. He would fully inherit the block and become the main man in charge, supplying the product and organizing foot soldiers when the plug lost his father and brother to the streets and was ready to retire. With Ab being the middleman and respected OG, the business was placed in his hands and he ran it all the way up. At the age of 18, while his pops was locked away in prison, AR Ab was already paying his mom's bills, got his own 2-bedroom house, and multiple whips, living the nice life.
Now I wonder what his father went to prison for, because he said they was in that joint praying, reading together, had curfews, and what the hell? Damn.
You know what I mean? I was paying my mom bills at 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? I had my own crib. I had like 5 cars at 19. I mean, it wasn't the best cars, but it was good cars at 19. And you know what I'm saying? I had a 2-bedroom house. I had my girl.
But that hood fame was corrupted by his savage mentality. Ab was the guy doing it and orchestrating it all. Around him was all killers and was ready to go and murk your entire family by the drop of his word.
We're gonna punish you severely. You feel what I'm saying? It's severely. We ain't talking about we gonna catch it when we say no, we're going to your shit later on and wet everything you got love up, man. And that's how we carrying it, man. This is a serious thing This is a serious thing I got going on, man.
He was that big a deal in the streets.
Damn.
At the time, Cassidy was the buzzing star out of Philly and recognized his talent on the mic and respected how he moved in the streets. Ab would begin to think bigger, wanting to get out of the trap game for the rap game when Cass told him dreams of making it big in the industry. He believed in Cass, but was terribly misguided. Cass would later deny those big promises. In 2005, after Cass checked out Ab and wanted to bring him to his Larceny family imprint, things went left between an associate of Cass and Ab's homie. Cass said he tried to defuse the situation by handing out guns so everyone felt safe. I don't know why he would think that, but that's what he did, and it obviously backfired and turned into a shootout where one person, Desmond Hawkins, lost his life. Both would be locked, but Cassidy was released on probation after serving 11.5 to 23 months for involuntary manslaughter, among other charges. Ab, unfortunately, caught the hit charge after someone from his team snitched on him and Cassidy. These were from members of the original OBH. Ab would fight the case for 2 to 3 years and beat it after the guys withdrew their testimony. Ab spared their lives from being taken by other OBH members. Ab would come back home trying to pick up the pieces after losing everything from money to his loved ones. He had to swallow his pride and stay at Cassidy's crib while rebuilding.
Out of necessity, I had to go live with Cassidy. You understand? And I ain't like the guy I always turned to took a hit, and my cousin got locked up, so I had to go do it. I had to go live with Cassidy and shit. So that's why I say it was a bad time. It wasn't always. It ain't 100% him. It was just I'm broken, depressed.
The situation would eventually turn into a beef, with Ab exposing Cassidy as fake, stating he began rocking with Cass because Cass was being extorted and needed protection from him. Ab told the alleged truth of how Cass dropped the ball with the hit that happened earlier.
Cassidy started being my friend because he was scared of him. And he knew what I was doing down my way.
He would learn the trade of the business from being around Cassidy and the industry.
And by me being in the music industry and doing songs with these guys and being around these guys and just grinding, I learned the game.
And rebuild his label and movement, OBH. The movement became unstoppable when combined with his brother's squad once they stopped shooting at each other to take over together.
Me and my brother, so you imagine the stronghold we had on our neighborhood. This was our hood. Like, we ran that hood, so it was like, he was scared of us, you know what I'm saying? Me and my brother, we was like, he got his squad, like I said, I got my squad.
But even with his status and cred back and better than ever, his reckless actions came full circle.
So it was like,
so you've been shot 13 times.
Yeah.
Then 5 months later, ops would double back and catch him lacking. He would be hit 10 more times in the buttocks, hands, legs, and stomach, leaving him with huge scars.
Shot 5 times in my thighs, my hand. I got bullet holes in my knees, my legs, my back and my foot.
Ab faced the consequences of his lifestyle. In a later interview, he casually spoke on the situation like it was an everyday occurrence, stating he had a bag on his head and could be from shooting up dudes or from the bricks he robbed off someone recently.
And it was some money on my head in Philly for some shit I did. Some guy said, I heard 30 for one guy, 10 from another guy, 20. I done shot some niggas and shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking it came from back in the day, or I just took a couple bricks from.
Ab recalled the entire situation, saying he was high off perks, syrup, and alcohol all at the same time, driving from selling some chalk when a car pulled up and emptied the clip. Ab was so high that while being hit up, he thought it was his homies in the back seat, only realizing the ops were squeezing the trigger when his homie dipped from the car.
So I turned around, I heard wah, 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 wah. So the whole time thinking nigga behind me shooting me. I said, yo, what the fuck is you shooting me for, yo?
Ab not only ate all the shots, but drove himself to the hospital, had his cousin that was in the front seat ditch the whip and hide his phone from his girl.
Crazy part, I got a phone where though I don't want my girl to see. I'm like, yo, take my phone, put it in your pocket, take the car. Once I got the car though, I collapsed. Boom.
The dude was built different. Who would have thought that attempt on his life would change his life for the worse and the better?
Nigga, this shit feel like a movie. Like we in IMAX cinema. Like this shit. Hey, bruh. This a well put together video, bruh. I'm so intrigued, bruh. This shit feel like a movie, bro.
While on a hospital bed, Swiss Beats hit his line to do a song when he got home, and they followed through on working together.
I was in the hospital, and Swiss heard about it, and Swiss reached out to me. And this shit was unexpected, you know what I'm saying? So Swiss reached out to me in the hospital bed, and he was like, yo, I gotta get you out of there, man. Like, I gotta get you out of Philly.
That opened up bigger avenues, getting a call from Birdman to be signed to Cash Money. Ab was doing the negotiations to sign.
Have you physically signed?
working everything out right now.
We in negotiation.
But at the same time, other dudes getting contracts as well started talking about how trash the contract was. Ab and OBH wasn't feeling the energy and remained independent.
Gave a lot of couple rappers out here in New York some contracts and they ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like, man, I ain't really wanna, I got a lot of respect for Birdman, and I still call him for advice. That's my OG, but it's better for me to go independent.
Ab would get locked after turning himself in for a trafficking charge involving coke in 2013. He would be granted parole in November 2014 after serving 18 months and enrolling in a boot camp program. Ab turned his focus fully into music, and OBH.
That shit is a disgusting fit. The light wheat hoodie shirt with the regular wheat jean shorts, mixed match socks, and high top forces with the strap off. That is a disgusting fit.
OBH signing 4 new Savages as
God.
a new brand and movement. His right-hand man, Dark Low, his homie since elementary, No Breaks Brass, his street brother, Skinny Me, who Ab met through Skinny's brother, B.I. in prison.
And listen, y'all know who he is. This is my little brother, Skinny
Notorious.
Me. The notorious Skinny Me. That boy about 130 pounds of horror.
And the newest signee from Ohio, Lil Johnny, who Ab says has a deadly combination of toting the Mac 11 and worshiping the devil. Ab and OBH was on the rise and stacking piles of cash.
What the hell?
He would soon get into it further with Cassidy.
I didn't need to say, my friends was mad that I started hanging with him when I came home. Why is mad? Because he did a lot of things to me.
And now, Meek Mill, which turned bloody with lives lost in the streets before Ab and Meek got on the call and squashed it. The feds were watching his every move, every interview, talking on his organization, and street dealings waiting to send him away. In October 2018, they made their move, snatching up Ab and 8 affiliates of OBH. Ab was indicted on federal charges, accused of heading a distribution ring with bases of operation in Philadelphia and supplies coming from Los Angeles. Authority had piles of alleged evidence that Ab was the leader of the operation, from busts that seized paraphernalia and cash from his alleged bases of operation. OBH was also credited with 2 killings based on their investigation, but they called a lucky break, not being prosecuted due to reasons unknown. Ab was facing a mandatory minimum of 15 years behind bars. Things were going from bad to worse. In December 2020, Ab's brother, Leek Moss, did an interview stating a mentally ill inmate cut Ab on his head when on the phone, and his wound was infected, leaving his body swollen, black, unable to move, and deteriorating without any medical intervention. As if that wasn't enough on his plate, on April 15th, 2021, a federal judge sentenced A.R. Ab to 45 years in prison for the 2019 conviction of turning the record label he founded, Original Block Hustlers, OBH, into a large-scale North Philadelphia trafficking organization which was implicated in at least 1 hit.
Bruh, 45 years in prison, bruh, at 38 years old is life, bro. What? How old you gonna be when you come home, bruh, if you do that whole 45? Like what? 70, like 70, what is that, 74? Come on, bruh. 70, it's like 73, 74. Come on, bruh. That's life, bruh. What are you gonna come home? Like he gonna come home to bread he had, I guess, if he had, whatever he had before he went in, if they ain't sees none of it, he gonna come home to it, but, bruh, like, who, like, come on, bruh, like, that's life to me, bro. Like, it's life, bro. Like, he has life in prison to me, bro. No funny shit.
The case was extensive, including videos and lyrics that incriminated the rapper. Just let me know if you like a separate video going through it in detail. We were witnessing the downfall of OBH. Ab was gone. Dark Low was facing 9 years for informant intimidation linked to Ab's arrest. Skinny Me also was facing time. It all fell apart. Hopefully, Ab gets the help he needs behind bars, and his God gives him strength to hang on and change his life around while appealing his sentence.
Like, he definitely gotta You feel me? Like, damn. 45 at 38. That's tough, bro. Like, no funny shit. That's tough. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, that was a good ass video, bro. Like, that shit felt like a movie, bro. I was real deal in tune, bro. Like, I was locked in, man. Shawty was saying shit. He was talking his shit. I cannot lie. Man, shout out AR Ab, man. Free him, man. Hope he in there doing good. Hope they taking care of him in there. Hope they ain't mistreating him. Feel me? Make sure y'all stay dangerous out here, man. Stay smart, bro. I'll catch y'all next time. It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. I'm gone.